Hi everyone, this is the black sapote and today we're going to harvest them. Now we had a few last week that was ripe. These one, you can see how the caps is like fully lift right there. You can cut it down and let it ripe in a few days, just kind of like custard apple. Let it sit on the bench. Otherwise the birds will just have a, like the one I ate last week, the bird would just peck into it and you won't have much left. So this year I decided I'll harvest them a little bit early. You can see the remnants of last year. These ones, they kind of like got eaten on the tree because they were too ripe. What do they taste like? Like a persimmon, like the texture, but not as nice as I was told. In between the persimmon, the astringent one, the soft one, or a canister. I think they're very similar. But I love the canister. I would buy one actually. And I just saw one at the nursery today, so I will be looking forward to buying them soon. Nice. You can see this one right here, the cap is still left, but then it's still, not quite right. This one, cái này cũng được nè. Thấy không? This one you can harvest them. Unfortunately, it's just my family, there aren't that many people that like to eat black sapote. See how it's all lifted there? And I'll compare that to the ones that are not. Well, that's not a very good comparison. Let me find some other tree with fruit. Oh, there's quite a few down there. Oh yes, this one here. You see that the caps is still quite close to the body, and that one, big different, yeah. I did harvest them once with the cap still not so lifted, and it didn't ripe. So this one here, you can see a lot of it are still not ripe. Well, none of them are ripe, but like even if you pick them, like it'll go soft and weird. It's not going to be ready to eat. Like some over here, like even these ones. But I can see this tree here, like heaps of bigger fruits up there. But they're not quite ready. These ones are not even ready. But you can see the shape's a little bit odd. More like an oval shape. But I got this one down here. I'll show you in a bit. This has always been, last year I got no fruit from this tree, I think. But this one has always been a very big, like, fruiting one. Look at that. Potentially I can harvest this, but I think I'll leave it for another week. But as you can see, it's pushing out some really big black sapote, as opposed to that. Right. So yeah, that's it. So I've done a little bit of fertilizing, got some sheep manure in, just trying to give it a bit of a hand. All my persimmon that I bought, like, has, start to waken up from the dormant stage. And I bought some apples today. Just planted in the ground. So just bought a few because they just need to cross-pollinate. That's why I bought 4 and to couple it up together. And I'm still waiting one more from Queensland, which is a tropical Tropic Sweet, I can't remember, but if you ever go on the Daily's fruit nursery website, you will know exactly what I mean. They will have that variety, but apparently it's grow much better in the warmer climate. I like Granny Smith, it's one of the best for me. And secondly is Fuji apple. All right, back to the black sapote, and here we are. A lot of very small. Look at this double one, but it's still time to grow bigger. Okay. So I want to show you this tree here. It got no fruit. So I believe, I like to guesstimate that black sapote, I definitely there are 2 varieties that I have, or actually maybe 3. Once it starts to fruit 1 year, it tends not to fruit the 2nd year. So this is another one there's no fruit on this, and you can see from the black that's remained just right up there, that one. That's from the previous season when it fruit, and then we didn't really eat it, and the bird had most of the fruit. So this year there's no fruit, and even this one I only got 1 here, just 1 fruit. So I just think maybe it's like certain avocados, like this year when I was working on the avocado farm, the boss was saying like, yeah, 1 year you have like a heavy crop, and the 2nd year it slowed down, and it won't give you any fruit, or lesser fruit, I mean. So even with this one, no fruit. But last year I remember there was heaps of fruit in this tree. It's a beautiful looking tree. So if you look at that, it's like oil on the leaves. It does really well in this weather. But well, even in Queensland, I remember up in Coranda, up in Cairns, Coranda way, they were selling like black sapote like bigger than my hands. That was how big it was. I think it's also because it's a different variety to the ones that I bought. Yeah, so black sapote, I will be starting to eat them. So in a couple weeks time, maybe it will go on for a month or so, and then we should expect to see new growth and new flowers. You can see all the foliage that's coming out. Yeah, take care everyone, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.